It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
Working now from the gun. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. They'll throw it. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And the Raider first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Dillon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, hit it right. Now here he goes. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Milroe to throw. Here's a screen for Dillon. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready, set.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Milroe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Dillon quick on the draw. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earning him about 4 on that carry. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Milroe. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that will bring up 4th and 3.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's a 33-yard look from the right hand. Myers' kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. They'll throw it here on 1st. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Jeanty. And finds space for a few yards that time. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Man in motion here. Austin put in motion right. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Here we go. Set. Drop all 80.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute. That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense to the line fast. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready up.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
Drive starts with a run by Dillon. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Rig. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To the air, Milrow. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Ready. Ready. Go street. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Let go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's fourth down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Come on. 60. Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. All right, here we go. Second down. He's going to throw it. This fullback. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game. New set of downs from 37. Genty from the gun. This
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and 5 timeouts. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fish, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Seahawks will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 32.
Deputy Lyons. Go.
Handoff headed left. It's Dillon. He's out in the clear. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver delivered.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looking to throw here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Pass play on 1st and 10. It's complete to Bowers outright. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Raiders 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Gay with the point after. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 14, Seahawks 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now, Milroe. Setting up the screen. What a hit! He gets flat Cotton to the ground.
Hurry, hurry!
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Second and 3.
Set of downs for Seattle.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Okay, break!
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on, come on. Let's go!
Milroe looking to throw. Put some air under it, deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, Cougar 19! Cougar 19!
Shotgun give that to Dillon. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
Let's go!
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Final throw before the break. Leaving for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a lead on the final play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Myers to add the PAT. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Tennessee Lions! Roll!
Second half's going to start with a run by Dillon. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
18, Pioneers! 70 Timberwolves! 19 Lions!
Shotgun now for Milroe. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
To the sideline and incomplete. Darian Porter on the coverage.
Tiger 70. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at a fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving 2. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Let's go. Take off.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, third and long. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. He's going to throw it again. Vacates quickly left side. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Seahawks get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. A toss play to Dillon. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
One play in and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go now.
Dillon, a first down carry. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Milroe's going to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the one.
Ready? Check.
Dillon. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. His second rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, there's something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. Passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play, and now they get to do so with a bigger lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it. He's got it at the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19. Let go.
Dillon gets it going right. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
4. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on. Come on. Set. Cavity Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's again to Dillon. He dodged the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at their 49-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll go again with Dillon. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
70 Rangers. Tag. Hawk. Trap 60, trap 60, Buffalo 18.
Joe Rowe from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Third and long for him here. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Stephanie! Bracco 80. Ready.
Going right back to Dillon. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running up the middle, Dillon. Same guys, same results. He's brought it up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's a throw. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. Crack ball 80.
To throw here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Raiders trail by 6. Second down now. They need 7. They're in motion right. This is Genty on 2nd. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Again, here's Genty. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Now Seattle going to call a 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Motioning the tight end now. Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. Put the body on the line for his team. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll hand it to Dillon. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Ready, set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go.
They go with Dillon on the run. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They get the timeout, and with 1 second left, they're going to get mentally prepped to, you'd think, try this game winner. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.